Imagine waking up one day and discovering that one of history's most legendary wars, the Trojan War, never happened. No Achilles, no Helen, no giant wooden horse. What if everything we thought we knew was a complete lie? What if the war that shaped Greek mythology, inspired Rome's origins, and influenced literature for thousands of years, was just a legend? Would ancient Greece have become the birthplace of Western civilization? Would Rome have even existed? Would we still have the stories that shaped our world today? Most importantly, if the Trojan War was fake, what was the real story? Welcome to Infinitia Verity, where we uncover the truth behind history's greatest mysteries. If you love mind-blowing historical facts, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive into history's biggest secrets. The Trojan War is one of the most famous battles in human history. But was it even real? Fact number 1. The war was described in Homer's Iliad, but that poem was written 400 years after the events supposedly took place. That's like someone today writing a history book on the 1600s with no sources except rumors. Fact number 2. Ancient Greeks believed the Trojan War was real, but modern historians aren't so sure. Archaeologists discovered a site believed to be Troy in modern-day Turkey, but they found no definitive evidence of a war big enough to match Homer's story. So what if the Trojan War was never more than a myth? Would Greek civilization still have unified under the same legends? Or would it have remained divided city-states forever? Would the Romans have ever existed if they didn't believe they were descended from Troy? And here's the biggest twist. Was the Trojan War even about a kidnapped queen at all? Some experts believe the real cause of the war wasn't Helen of Troy, but rather control over trade routes. Troy sat at a critical crossroads between Asia and Europe, making it one of the richest cities of the time. If the war was fake, what about the heroes? Was Achilles even real? Was the Trojan horse just a made-up story? Stick with us because we're about to unravel one of the biggest historical mysteries ever. Loving these mind-blowing historical revelations? Hit the like button so YouTube knows you want more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. The Trojan War wasn't just a Greek legend, it was the foundation of Rome. But if it never happened, would the Roman Empire still have existed? Fact number 3. Roman mythology claims that Aeneas, a Trojan prince, escaped the war and traveled to Italy. His descendants supposedly founded Rome, making Romans the rightful heirs of Troy. Fact number 4. Romans used this Trojan ancestry to justify their empire. They claimed that by defeating Greece, they were avenging Troy. Now imagine a world where the Trojan War never happened. Would Rome have found another founding myth to justify its power? Would Italy have been dominated by another culture entirely? Could another civilization, maybe the Etruscans or the Carthaginians, have risen to power instead? And here's something even crazier. If Rome never became an empire, would Christianity have spread across Europe the same way? Would we have the same Western civilization today? The Trojan War gave us some of the most legendary heroes in history: Achilles, Hector, Odysseus. But what if they never existed? Fact number 5. Achilles, the great Greek warrior, was said to be invulnerable except for his heel, but there's no historical evidence he was real. Fact number 6. Without the Trojan War, there would be no Odyssey, no epic stories of Greek warriors returning home, and possibly no strong Greek identity. The Greeks might have never united under shared myths, meaning they could have remained divided city-states forever. No Alexander the Great, no Greek Empire. Without Achilles and Odysseus, we might never have had heroes like King Arthur, Beowulf, or even modern superheroes. The Trojan War wasn't just a battle, it was the template for heroism itself. What do you think? Would history be better or worse without the Trojan War? Tell us in the comments below. Some of the greatest works of literature come from the Trojan War. But what if they never existed? Fact number 7. Without the Iliad and the Odyssey, modern literature would look completely different. Fact number 8. Shakespeare, Dante, and even Hollywood movies take inspiration from these ancient epics. Without these stories, we might not have had The Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, or even superhero movies because they all follow the hero's journey, a structure inspired by Homer's tales. So, if the Trojan War was fake, was the greatest story ever told a lie? Now here's the biggest question. Was the Trojan War completely made up? Fact number 9. Historians think that if a war happened, it was probably over trade routes, not a kidnapped queen. Fact number 10. The famous Trojan horse might have been a symbol for an earthquake that weakened Troy, allowing the Greeks to invade. If the Trojan War was a lie, then what else in history isn't true? The Trojan War shaped the world as we know it. But was it all just a myth? If you want more mind-blowing alternative history like this, subscribe to Infinitia Verity and hit the bell icon. Share this video with friends who love history, and let's keep exploring the unknown together.